Hello and welcome back to Popeye Plays Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. One thing I just wanted to point out before we move on from the screen is I don't recall our two friends there sitting on the train the last time we had this start menu open. So I think slowly as you progress through the game it adds more characters to it. I guess as you befriend them or get closer with them. That's just cool. Just wanted to share that. So basically last time when we left off, the student council president, or we had gone to meet the student council president because our teacher wanted us to and had promised that we would be doing some work on behalf of our class. Our character, too shy to be like, nah, we won't do it, agreed to do it anyways. Tomorrow is a holiday and we're going to go do work then. And then we had to give everyone their class manuals, which let's see if we actually have those. Is it under system? Anyways, we now have our student handbook, and we're gonna turn in for the night and start the next day. Oh gosh, I remember I gave everyone voices. I forget all of them. That profile image is very different from how you actually look. I'm afraid I don't know which profile image you're talking about, Mim. One earlier in the game? Okay, I guess it was when I had the menu open, perhaps? Well, Mim, I hope I remember all the voices I gave to these characters, because I'm probably not going to spend a whole lot of time trying to remember them, to be honest. Should I call it a day? Yeah, we want to rest. There's nothing more for us to do. And hey, we opened the door with the power of magic. Yeah, you go consume sustenance, Mim. I will talk to you when you get back. Okay, it's now Sunday. I will check out the menu when I have a chance to see what Mim was referring to, just to reference that. Mim, knowing this game, sometimes they'll skip days of the week, and knowing them, they'll skip 420 just to spite us. Obtained. Student Council Tasks, April. We have 2 required, 1 unread. Okay, let's just read all of these. Mim is booing that fact. Well, we're not there yet, Mim. We'll see if that happens. Reason to believe that strange phenomena is occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. Well, we must have had flying colors on our exams coming in, that we've had 1 week of classes and they're already go clean out some weird thing in the basement. It's basically a rat killing quest, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so I have to go see the principal in the first floor main building in their office. George finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech. Engineering club, but I need someone to deliver everything. Cool, so a delivery quest designed to teach us where everything is, I guess. Okay. What's this? Why did we agree to make our mailbox just like the random help zone? I feel like we're just gonna get junk mail the entire year now. Someone dropped their student notebook. First floor of the student union building. Okay. 1 from the principal, 1 from the engineering club. Oh hey, and from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal. As one of my very first assignments, I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about the one from the engineering club too. Sounds interesting. You think delivering crap to people sounds interesting? Man, we must be incredibly boring. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. Okay, we now have a quest tab in our notebook. Progress of quests and extracurricular activities. Select notes quests. Some quests must be completed in order to advance the main story. These have a required mark. Okay. And non-essential quests can disappear if we don't do them. Receive 2 bonding points. Whatever that means, it's going to tell us. On free day, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with the character will be... Okay, so basically, bonding points, quote-unquote, is their version of you have a limited amount of time in the day, so you can only do stuff with so many people or so many clubs or whatever. So this is their way of tracking. Each of these consumes a certain block of that time. And we can't do anything in the evening. In exchange, you'll receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening exclusive bonding event. Sounds risque. Okay, so basically it looks like we can just go talk to people, and then it'll say, do you want to spend time with such and such a person? Cool. If anyone hasn't played Persona and is watching this, this game reminds me so much of Persona that you should go check it out. Okay, so let's get up against this background here. So here's us. Got oh, there's actually a really nice one. So we've got like the steel gray eyes. We got the like blue unkempt hair, medium length, spiky. It doesn't look like we quite do up our ties straight up to the top. We undo the bottom like, oh, maybe it's not undone, but our jacket has kind of like a slit down the right middle there. Brown shoes. Okay, and now let's compare that with... Wrong button. Jeez, I'm still getting used to the controls. Yeah, I think we look much more confident and suave in this picture. But to be honest, this is actually pretty normal for JRPG menus. Okay, well, let's make sure... Okay, so this was our notebook that I looked at previously. So we have our quests. I'll probably start with this one because it's optional, and I'm not sure what happens if we finish these. I assume we have to come back to like the schoolhouse for it to advance, but we'll just get the optional one out of the way so we don't forget about it. The weather is beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. Yeah, the shopping district that I think we already looked through, but it's going to tell us what they all are anyways. Ingredients and accessories. Clothing, footwear and accessories. Bookstore. Food. Oh, and we can rest here to restore CP. Oh, and we can quick travel. That's nice. So in town, there will be certain places that we can just instantly jump to. Oh, and it also shows us where all of our friends are, with whom we can interact. Apparently, we just know where they all are. So let's look at the academy. I'm curious what the difference is between the friends that have like the exclamation point, like up at the gymnasium, versus the others. I wonder if those are the ones we can use our bonding points with. And, I mean, if that's the case, looking at this right now, we have 3 options for the bonding points. This also just gives us a good look at almost like the clubs everyone's in. So our teacher's just staying at home. Orange... Now I know they just describe people based on their hair color, because there's no way I'm going to remember them all. Orange-haired kid is in his room. Green-haired glasses kid who doesn't like nobility is outside the cafe. Got a couple people in the student union. Courtyard. Gymnasium. Couple in the field. And then one guy in some kind of... Is that our classroom, maybe? Yeah, that's our classroom. Okay, so we had 3 quests. One was in the engineering building. One was in... Oh, yeah, there it is. Main building, first floor. I think there were... Oh, I think there were 2 actually in the main building. It's just showing us only the required ones. Alright, we can quick jump to those. So let's jump there. We jumped straight into a cutscene, apparently. Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really gonna be biting today. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hey there, haven't met you yet. Got one of those red uniforms on, so I'm guessing you're from Class 7. That's right. My name's Ren Schwarzer. Are you a first year too? Yep, I'm Kenneth Lakelord, Class 2. Unfortunately, this is a river and not a lake. You have no dominion here. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back. You'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise. He's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? If you catch on... That's not really catching on quick. That's common sense. Trist is supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. Haha, seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how'd you know that? Just a hunch. Well then, from one fisherman to another. Fishing book? Beginner rod? Are you sure I can have these? I feel kinda bad just getting all the stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler. Don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. Oh, what? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you've landed some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Now that that's all explained, it's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. Okay. So apparently we can fish. I'm still confused about some of the stuff he said, but oh well. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, the label says made by the Lakelord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lakelord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then, and I assume experts on fishing. Are you gonna force me to try fishing? It looks like they're either highly gonna recommend it. Looks like he was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. The pond you mentioned is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have the time. Okay, we have a fishing tab. You can fish a set number of times. Get angler points. Depending on size, variety. Talking to Kenneth Light, exchange for angler points. Okay, we'll give it a quick shot right now just to see what that is like. I'm guessing it's going to actually be a pretty boring kind of thing. So you put it in, press, and then mash the button. Okay. We'll give this a try. Honestly, I think we're not going to be doing a whole lot of fishing because it's probably going to be super boring, but we'll give it a try right here just to see what it looks like. Okay. And they cough up Seepeth, apparently, and recover CP. Okay. Well, we can fish 5 times. So we'll do that. Okay, same fish as before. Another one. I'm guessing once you get like better rods and bait, it gives you a better chance of getting different fish. We're probably just catching the same low tier fish over and over again right now. Yeah, same thing. Okay, we got the same fish 5 times. I assume, yeah, I was just going to say that. And I assume if we go back in, it's not going to let us do that again. That is correct. Okay, so it looks like we can fish a certain number of times per day, but like I said, I honestly don't think we'll be doing a whole lot of that, because I find it tedious and boring. Unless maybe there's some good prizes that we can get from fishing. We'll have to check in. Actually, now that I think about it, does he appear on our map? Where was the pond? I don't see any pond. I guess we'll bump into it naturally. But we'll go in here. I appreciate that I can just like bull rush these doors. Okay. Trying to remember. There we go. So we have the one person we want to see over there, but we also need to find a book for someone. So we're going to go through and see if we can find the person. This is teachers, probably not here. I'm going to guess it's the one classroom on the other side over here. So we speed walk our way over. So, this door. Oh no, this is... Oh, are you? So this was the girl who the teacher was saying is probably lost. That's pretty interesting. Let me double check that quest. Oh, she's in the student union building, not the main building. Bet you it's faster to cut through the courtyard. Totally faster. We'll go talk to the principal. Who does... Oh, let's look at all our wonderful trophies. Generic. Some kind of like water bottle. Like a... Angel with a laurel, generic, equestrian. Okay, we'll talk to the principal.
Excuse me, Principal. I'm Ren Schwarzer of Class 7.
Ah, good, good. I've been waiting for you.
He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be what? 2 arg tall?
I'm guessing that's supposed to be about a meter.
Toa tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your free day to assist me in this. It's no problem at all, sir. So you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse?
Precisely. And I couldn't have found a better man for the job considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of the trap door, not me.
Well, thank you, Sarah.
We could have literally walked down. You could have blindfolded us. You could have done anything else. But no. You wanted to use the trap door. I probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies.
Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I kind of already figured she was behind it anyways. I mean, it stands to reason.
Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told.
Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if...
Indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon? Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form, eventually.
Really?
Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. In the past year, many strange alterations have been occurring there. I received reports ranging from the doors appearing out of nowhere to strange, eerie voices from the darkness.
I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports then?
If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there.
I suppose that is true, and I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky.
If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stretch that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go it alone.
Oh, understood. I'll do just that.
Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then? Key to it, I guess? Yep. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please be safe. We don't have insurance.
Thank you, sir. What was that about insurance?
Oh, here's... What are you even looking at? Outside, there's... Is that the river? Then a walkway, then a wall. Cool. Wonderful view. Alright, why am I walking? We can teleport places. So there's a girl on the bottom of the student union. This girl.
Pardon me, you're Colette from Class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the student council.
Yeah, I did. But you're that guy from Class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking?
Nothing like that. I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The student council president told me to handle your request.
Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. People in Class 7 must be amazing.
It's no big deal. So, you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook?
Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it.
I see, so that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well, sure, you can count on me.
Really? Thank you so much.
Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit of information if I have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook?
It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. Can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out and I couldn't because I wasn't there.
Yesterday after school. Got it. So when was the last time you remember having it?
Probably right when classes had finished for the day. Yesterday when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. Guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library?
I see. That narrows it down quite a bit. Stop anywhere on your way to the library, though?
Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went.
Right, so there really aren't that many places you could have dropped it. This way to go about this seems to be splitting up to search the main building and the area surrounding it, I think.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do, actually. Hoping it's there, because I searched this library from top to bottom this morning. The rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds.
Main building it is, then. Do you think I should start with the classrooms?
No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. Probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere.
Thanks for that info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here at the Student Union and keep up your search.
Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. So much talking. Okay. So second floor. Now this being the first quest, I don't actually know what it's going to look like. If it's going to be like a shining like dot on the ground or what. So hopefully we spot it. Oh, and is this the one our friend is in? You're hiding here, aren't you? Oh gosh, I don't remember what your voice was. It seems like Lynn's been fond of painting since she was young, which led her to learning more about it. We're both new to the club though, so I hope we get along. That reminds me, I hear you've decided to help the student council out. Just let me know if you ever need any help with that.
Thanks, guys. I'm glad to know you've got my back.
Okay, I was wondering if we had to like ask them to help us with clearing out the old schoolhouse. It doesn't look like we have to directly ask them. Maybe that automatically gets triggered when we go to the old schoolhouse. Okay, I don't see it. Main building, focusing on the corridors and rest areas. She's inkling it's on the second floor, but we'll see. This is our classroom, so I don't think we need to look in it. She was class 4, I believe. 5. Oh, we actually physically can't even go into classroom 4. Interesting. So we'll do another quick sweep up here. Is that it? On the couch there? Okay, so that was it. I appreciate the fact that I can't physically walk in here, and yet for that like cutscene they actually put them there and not like reaching over the back of the couch or looking over the back of the couch if they didn't want to do like a reach animation. And we can just teleport back. Power of magic. I see she's hard working here. Did you find it?
Yes, assuming this is actually a notebook, why don't you check it just to be sure?
Thanks. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. It's the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Ren. I'm sorry, I'm just so relieved.
I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out.
By the way, where did you end up finding it?
Oh, you know the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It's on one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions.
The sofa's on the second floor? Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I dropped it when sitting down once before. I've heard it falling out of my pocket that time, though, so I didn't end up losing it.
Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in?
Well, one of my skirt pockets, usually.
That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pants pockets too. You want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine. I've never had any problems.
Jacket pocket? We've got those?
Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are any different than the guys, but I don't see why you wouldn't.
Hold on, let me check. Oh wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems.
Happy to be of service.
You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks?
An accessory?
Hold on, I couldn't possibly. Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. Can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it.
Well, if you're sure. Thanks.
That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Ren. Okay, so we did the optional quest. Let's equip that while we remember it. What does it do? Plus 10 defense prevents poisoning. Sounds good. Also, dicey costumes? Heck yeah. Okay, so we did that. Let's do the engineering one next, and we'll finish with Deadbeard hosting me. Thank you, Deadbeard. Although I thought you were asleep.
Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy. You've got a good memory.
They said Deadbeard is in fact asleep. He's sleep-watching.
I'm George Nome, second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club.
You're Ren Schwarzer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Prove to me you exist exactly. Clearly I'm a new, like Microsoft Sam. I'm a voice over command just reading the text online.
Likewise. Toa told me that you're helping out the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much. But I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill.
Yep, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own orbiment factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining orbiments here for a long time now.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yes, I am Microsoft Popeye. I'll be rolling out with the next version of Windows, which, knowing Windows' counting scheme, will be Windows 69.
I assume you repaired all of the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request to?
We need this feature. I know you can write your own stuff. I've actually worked on a project for work where we did voice synthesis through AI. It was pretty cool. Unfortunately, the project ended up flopping because they couldn't get enough funding. But it was a very interesting project at the time. That's right. I handle that stuff here at the engineering club, too. I usually deliver them myself, but I've been a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me?
Of course. So, what do I need to know?
Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. Now he's gonna... Oh, only 3 things. I was waiting for him to give us like a list of 20 things we needed to do. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 orbital products for me. First up is the orbital scale, which I'll need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas.
Nicholas from the cooking club, home economics room.
Okay, got it. Next two are both in town.
Oh, so you take requests from people outside the academy too?
Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people in Trista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out.
That certainly explains how you end up so busy.
Haha, sure does. The second delivery I need you to make is this antique orbital lamp. This one's going to Mitched at the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out.
An antique orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Understood.
Last but not least, the final item you need to deliver is this orbital wristwatch. This one's going over to Michael over at Radio Trista. Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know why you're there and she'll call Michael out for you. An orbital wristwatch for Michael from the Radio Trista. Ask the receptionist. Right, I can do that. And that's everything. Let me give you the items themselves. I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all those things around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. Okay, so we've got 3 things. Do them in the order I remember. So we have pawn shop. You got some business here, kid, or you just window shopping?
I do, actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club.
Oh, George fixed that thing already? Well, hand it over already, will ya?
Right. This guy doesn't seem too friendly.
The kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? I'd have thought an item break right after I paid for it.
That's a pretty nasty surprise. Do you get a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity?
Very few, sure. What, you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. Kids think of this place as an exchange shop.
So, like, items for items?
Oh yeah, I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you'd like. Serious as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. A blade deck.
Blade? Is this a card game or something?
Seems that way. Some good-for-nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play. You can give it a try. Or don't. Or burn it for all I care. I didn't pay for it.
Thanks. That's really nice of you. I have a strange feeling that he just gave it to me because he didn't have anywhere to put it, but oh well.
Oh yeah, another thing. My shop's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. If you don't see anything you like, come back later. I change up the goods sometimes. When? When I feel like it. That's my streaming motto. When? When I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery, and enjoy the playing cards or whatever.
Anytime.
You'd not make a very good delivery character. Me neither. I barely remember names of things, names of people I meet. So there's a card game. We can now purchase items from this pawn shop. Let's take a... Yeah, we didn't even want to look at this guy. We spawned facing away. Let's quickly look at what he's got. Okay, we've got cooking stuff. Interesting. What can we exchange? Oh, we can exchange money for SEPA. That's the same. And you'll buy things. Okay. Good to know. Is exchange any different? I guess we can just give our items. Ride along bear? Sounds like something I need. Dang it. Okay, we have to collect some items. And then I guess it's more like he makes it more. But who doesn't want a ride along bear, bunny, and kitty ears? Okay. As expected, we can't get any of that right now, but good to see what he has. Oh, can we get like all these bugs? Can I just put them up in my room? I'm pretty sure that one of the books there says Falcom Diary. That's the people who made the game. Does that say Woo Baby? Okay. Just a bunch of gems. Plaques to make it look like I actually graduated from this academy. Cool. I don't know why I'm walking. I can just teleport everywhere. Except for the place I actually want to go to, it seems. I wish we could read Woo Baby. Okay, radio station. And we need to talk to the receptionist. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today?
Is there someone named Michael here? I've got a delivery from the engineering club, and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly.
As a matter of fact, we do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. What quote would you like to add, Deadbeard, and I can make it happen? Yes, this game lets you teleport all around the map, so of course I'm not walking anywhere. You can wait on the sofa over there if you'd like. Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you've got a delivery from the engineering club for me?
I do indeed. Here it is.
If you get it close enough, I can add it and we can maybe look back over it later. I've already forgotten what voice I gave this guy, so...
Wow, he really did fix it up. This is some pro-level work.
Done. Unfortunately, when I Alt-Tab over to Streamlabs, this game doesn't like keeping its sound on. Hopefully that worked. Otherwise, I will be sad. And we'll have to fix it later. Dang it, it looks like it is not working, but I will make sure that gets added just for you, Deadbeard.
We're starting up a new show tonight, and I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check time.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Deadbeard. It was working when I tried it out previously. Yeah, game pauses for everyone. It's really annoying, especially when I'm trying to level audio, because every time I Alt-Tab, the audio just cuts out, and it's quite annoying.
Things will be just fine now, though. I can imagine that would be pretty intense. Well, you know, it starts at 9 tonight. If things work out, Radio Trista is guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity, which will mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... Oops, sorry about that. Shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing.
Yeah, this job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into my show tonight.
You bet. Or I would if I had an orbital radio. Well, I gotta head back. Our sound producer's in there waiting for me. Normally I treat you to some tea or something today, but today's a really busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show.
For a game that started with everyone having a voice, I'm quite sad. Oh yes, so Chaos. So here's the map of, this is the first area, here's the second area. And I can teleport anywhere, but I can't remember exactly where I'm supposed to be teleporting to. I delivered that. Cooking Club, that's where I have to go. We'll go to the Academy, that's Student Union, I believe. I've passed it already. There we go. Teleportation magic. Is one of you cooking your literature? Lower class chess club. Imperial fishing club. Oh, I bet you cooking's in the main area. But, can we go? Oh, Kenneth's gone. Yeah, don't worry about it. This is only the third time I've played this game. I played a sister game to it called Trails in the Sky. I got it maybe 2 years after it came out on a Steam sale, and it ended up being my favorite game for that year. However, the Steam sales for the second and third games for it haven't been nice sales, so I haven't actually picked up the second and third games, and I really want to, which is unfortunate. But I have a rule that I refuse to buy any game from Steam unless it's on sale for half off. Music, home ec. Oh, I guess cooking would be home ec, I guess. Yes.
Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting on?
Yep, that's the orbital scale I asked George to fix, all right. I don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him.
George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. Put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy.
I'd believe it.
You don't have an interest in cooking by any chance, do you?
I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I'm kind of curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyways, right?
You'd be surprised at how many students here can't. Here's the thing. The cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself would. Have you even tried to cook anything yet?
Not yet. I don't even know where to start.
Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. Dang, Nicholas, throwing shade at us. If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something. Doesn't matter what. Also, my advice for streaming. If you want to start streaming, just start streaming. Doesn't matter what. Just have fun with it. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get you started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. So you gave us a recipe book that didn't have recipes, then gave us a separate recipe for it.
Thank you very much. This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but you sure I can have it?
Sure, we got tons of them. It sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll all be worth it.
Got it.
I'll be sure to get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing me my orbital scale. And pass my thanks to George for fixing it too.
Will do.
Great, that's all 3 delivered. Time to report back to George. But first we'll take a look at this recipe tab. I'm guessing it's just an empty... Oh, they're going to give us the whole spiel about cooking. From the camp menu... We have skill levels. Attack dishes sounds interesting. And then... Okay, our skill level is from bad to great or unique. And you can cook with friends and boost both their skills at the same time and influence. Okay. Got a lot of olive oil, my friend. So let's take a quick look at that recipe. Yeah, so like I thought, he just gave us an empty book. We have omelet. There's 20 recipes. Yeah, 1 out of 20. But we'll teleport back and let them know that we're done with delivering his things. Attack dishes is your kind of place to eat. I don't know what I'm doing next time. Yeah, please make sure you guys are getting enough sleep. It's what, just before 9 a.m. for you guys? Oh hey, seems like you're done with those deliveries.
All 3 of them.
Nice work. So now that you finished delivering those, what do you think of the places you delivered them to?
Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I'd normally go either. Might have wandered in the home ec room eventually, but not at the pawn shop or the radio station.
Yeah, I don't think most students would. Pawn shop in particular is kind of hard to find, too. Not if you teleport, it's not.
Haha, that's true.
But now I feel as though I have a general idea of where most of the main places in Trist are, thanks to this.
Almost feels like this request befitted me more than it did you.
Well, that's nice to hear. The explosive omelet, the sharpened sausage, and the super aggressive but not so mobile potatoes, please. And can I get a side of surface-to-air toast with that? You spoke to Michael while you were at Radio Trestorite, didn't you? Did he tell you anything about the new show they're starting up? He did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? Huh, I figured he mentioned that. He's thrilled about the show, and that enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? Are you planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but... Oh, you don't have an Orbital radio. In that case, here, it's all yours. Wait, really? It's the latest model, too. Same one I've got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course, I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found the chance to make any use of it. You always just leave it here collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Oh? Instructor Sarah came to visit me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club's basically Thor's Orbital factory, so yeah. Of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself, so if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your work club, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. That's quite a compliment. Alright, I also meant to ask, you know about Seepith masses, right? You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Seepith? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Seepith can be. But Seepith masses have tons of impurities, so they never receive much attention. But recently someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Seepith from them. Is that so? Our character sounds so bored at this point in the conversation. Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I'm just about talked out for the whole day. Thanks again for all your help. Here's hoping we can keep exchanging favors. Yeah, no worries, Chaos. I will talk to you again. Ditto, we'll be counting on you. Okay. Jeez, with lots of stuff. Unlock slots in our orbments. Unlocking increases our max EP. Further it is from the center, the larger the max increase. And we can make our own quartzes now. And we can make hue materials to customize weapons. Basically, he can upgrade everything for us. And he can buy our stuff too. So let's talk with him quickly to see what we have. Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally didn't get that, but you have clarified for that for me, Chaos. And yes, there is a vacant slot, 11 p.m. Australia Eastern Time. Okay, so we can make a bunch of these, actually. Probably want another healer at some point. And we'll grab a defense and an attack are probably nice ones to have. We can open a couple of these. If I remember correctly, they're color-coded. Some of these are, because I can see that one's green, that one's green, that one's red. Okay, so let's open one on the main character. Sure. Let's cover. Oh, we can change the cover of our notebook for purely aesthetic purposes. Nice. And masses were... There we go. Masses were useless and purely for cash, so we'll sell that. We can set one in here, so let's set the attack. Actually, let's open up some of theirs while we're here. If we can. Looks like we can open one of them. I'm going to open more on the healer. You already have that. 2. There we go. Attack stats, attack dishes. We are now a much better chef because of that. Okay, so that was the second one done. Probably won't be... Yeah, Chaos, those things are not related at all. That's... I mean, that's a horrible thing to happen. I feel so sorry for the for the person who ended up on the receiving end of that. But yeah, that's completely irrelevant. Oh, can I not teleport from in here? Interesting. Ah, because they wanted to show me a cutscene. Ooh, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. Feels good though, kind of fulfilling. But now that I think about it, Jordan might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. Who's that? She's hanging around here. She must be a member of the engineering club, right? And it looks like she has a motorcycle. That big thing next to her wasn't here before either. What could it be? Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. Or we can just ignore you and talk to her. That about does it. Now all I've got to do is report back to George. So she does know George after all. I mean, it looks clearly like a motorcycle to me. Unless it's a snowmobile. It'd be completely useless here in spring. Just have old schoolhouse. But I don't know if that's going to stop us from talking with our friends. So let's go and do some of that. Let's go to the gymnasium. Where are you located? Doesn't say, so I guess we'll just have to wander. Can I just jump in the swimming pool? Dang it. Why are you standing here without any bathing suit like me? Oh, look how cool that second year with the blue hair is. I've been checking out the different sports clubs, but I think this one might be just the one for me. Maybe if I join, I'll be able to be as confident and strong as she is. Is she confusing Laura for a second year? Okay, well, I think we can talk with her. Good day, Ren. You come for a swim too? Not quite. Surprised the swimming club's active at this time of the year, though. Well, it's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water is rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. How did I know you'd say something like that? Should I stick around a bit longer? Okay, so we can consume this as a bonding point. I think I will do it. Would it be fine if I just hung around and watched the club for a while? That's really creepy, Ren. Can I just, like, hang around and watch you in a bathing suit for the next hour? Oh, I'm missing some stuff on chat. Yes, I'm pretty sure once you've unlocked the goals, it's there forever. Assuming you don't, violate terms of service. Yes, one viewer, 2 active chatters. And I know Mim's also here lurking. He went to go find food. Oh, you're gonna try and get me some more viewers. You don't have to, but if you do, that would be lovely. I enjoy chatting with all the people from your communities. And yes, Deadbeard just wants to make me affiliate so that he can give me many gift subs that I will berate him for. Apparently she's fine with us watching her, so we're gonna do this. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short-distance swim speeds. Do you think you could record my times? Sure, I can do that. Is this like pure concentration in your mind? I give them props for actually animating them swimming. I did not expect this to actually be something they showed us. Goal. That took you 22.34 seconds. Just a so-so time. So-so? You tore across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were a part fish. Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father's a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off her while she was in the water. Careful with your words there, Ren. Because this happens. Is there a reason you're staring at me? Oh, no, don't mind me. I take it swimming is a specialty of yours, then? Perhaps more habit than specialty. Legram is located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. Swim in the winter in a lake? That's... does not sound like a fun time to me. It seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you joined a more combat-oriented club. But now I see that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me, there are things about the sword that we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention of putting those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. We have this nice little smirk going on here. There's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same. I guess you're right. Forget I said anything. I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. Seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck. I know you can do it. Okay, our bond has strengthened. Apparently that's related to our link level in combat. It's interesting. Is there any like hidden treasure chests here? No. This pool looks very I was gonna say it looks very shallow, but then I got a better angle. It does actually look reasonably deep. Oh, we could have been watching from upstairs. Okay. So I think we have one more point we can use. Oh, Chaos, thank you for the host. Testosterone. Yes, so we have one more person we can talk to. I think our options are orange-haired friend or green-haired friend. I'm going to talk to orange-haired friend. So we'll go and talk to... Actually, let's quickly see what green-haired friend is doing, just out of sheer curiosity. So we know what we're missing. He's just staring at an empty cup, apparently. Riveting. No, we're going to go talk to the other friend, who I'm hoping is practicing his violin. Which room are you? First on the left, I think? I went the wrong direction. This one, then. Oh, you're staring at boxes. Also riveting. But at least I'm curious what's in the boxes. Actually, we can go talk to the other guy and see what he's staring into his tea or his cup for. I assume we can come back to this. So let's actually go back and see what he's staring into his empty cup for. Apparently this is studying. I'm more curious about what's in the boxes. I am sorry, friend. I don't know if I was the start of the chain that got him going. I honestly think Deadbeard would have picked up without me. I just was glad that I got to start through the ride right from the very start. So let's find out what's in Elliot's boxes. Apparently one is food. So we're going to give him a hand. Sorting out packages. I mean, we moved them to the floor and opened them up. Well, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side, too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I think it's kind of nice, actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Really? Oh. Okay, he's got some sheet music. Is that sheet music? Looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music ever since I was younger, but in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I just ended up choosing Thor's instead of the music academy. Weird, really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. The power of friendship, we open 2 boxes. Oh, and they actually removed the boxes from his desk. And somehow fit all that food somewhere where I hope it doesn't spoil. I'm number one for the chain reaction. You're blaming it all on me. I appreciate that. I don't know if I entirely agree with it, but I'm glad that I was number one and got to enjoy all the wonderful goodness of your channel, Deadbeard. So I think, just out of sheer curiosity, we have no more free time to spend on this day, but we still have the exclamation point over studying, friend. I assume it's just going to say we don't have any more time, but I'm curious. So he does still have the same text we had before. But, oh yeah, it doesn't even give us an option. That's fine. So we have one more thing to do on this day, which is go clean out the old schoolhouse. The creepiest part of campus by far. Jeez, does it have a bell tower? I was picturing it as like a dorm, not like an actual entire campus building. Interesting. If this was the original building, why is it like so far from the rest of town? We do have the key. I'm not sensing that mysterious presence anymore. It seems to have dissipated or something. Maybe it was my imagination after all. Once I start exploring this old schoolhouse, I get the feeling I won't have any time left to do anything else. Well, I'm glad we picked the right order to do things in then. So before I go in, I should check and make sure I have taken care of everything else in my to-do list. All daytime bonding events, quests expire. Well, we've done everything else. We did the other quests, including the optional one. We've used both of our bonding points, so we're going to go in. There we go. Wonder if anyone else might be interested in exploring this place with me. Should try calling them. So, okay, so we can call people. But apparently we're not friends enough with these other people, so we can only bring these two friends, it looks like. You've changed your mind. I mean, it could still be a booty call. I was hoping this would be more of like a test of courage kind of deal. I can't believe we're coming back in here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. I mean, the principal told us. He can't be wrong, can he? Well, that's probably because it isn't. Neither of us would blame you one bit if you turn back. It's not too late. No, thanks. I'll come with you. I've got that practical exam next week, after all. the ultimate test of courage. I need to familiarize myself with this horrible staff as much as possible before then. Besides, if I turn back, I just wind up worrying myself sick about you two. Well, that's very kind. Thank you. There are only 3 of us, though, so we'll need to watch the others' backs and proceed with caution. The underground area should be just through the main door, correct? Yeah, that should take us right to the room where we fought the stone gargoyle. Best go that way rather than falling through the trap door again. Yeah, please not the trap door. No arguments here. I really hope that thing hasn't regenerated yet. Okay. Is there anything actually up here? Nope. Does that staircase actually go anywhere useful? Looks like it just goes to windows. Alright. Into the darkness. Whoa. Well, at least the monster isn't here anymore from the looks of it. Doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait, it always looked like this in here?
No. This room's definitely smaller than it was the last time we were here.
How?
I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less.
There are things present that weren't here previously. Like that door? I don't remember there being a door there last time.
I don't remember there being one either, but at this point I'm not sure what to believe anymore.
Strange though it may be, we should go and get a closer look at it. This is essentially why we came after all. Remind myself of the controls for down here. It just looks like we have that. And we got walk. And this thing will heal us with its spinny magic and wonderful song. And we push on.
Unbelievable.
This isn't even the same place. I don't remember passing through an area like this at all.
I don't either, because we didn't.
The entire layout down here has changed completely. How? I can sense new types of monsters here, too. What do you think we should do, Ren? Kill them all! With attack cooking.
The principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
Now that we've seen just how major these changes are, there's no way we can go back empty-handed. We should head in as far in as we're able. Here we go, then. May the goddess be with us.
Alright, let's do this.
What are you? What could this be? It doesn't look like an orbit charging station.
Yeah, it's some kind of device to be sure, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem to have any power right now.
Okay, interesting. I can see down here. Okay, there is a chest. Oh, that thing's not made of nightmares. Slug-like monster.
This could prove a little awkward to fight. Not if we make good use of our combat links.
We shouldn't have any trouble against a monster like this if we work together.
Shall I put our link ability to the test then?
Worst booty call ever.
Absolutely. Let's show this thing what we're made of.
I don't know what that is, Deadbeard, but I'm going to kill it with fire. Okay. It's basically just telling us we can link with other characters. The tactics menu. So let's go and do that. I mean, I assume it behooves us to link with... Oh, no, not switch. What's link? There we go. I assume it behooves us to link with the others, as it'll build relationships as the main character. So we already spent some time with Elliot, so we'll link with Gaius. How do we make it stop? I can show you that. Although I can see one of its friends has spawned up over there, so it's not going to be just this one. Okay, we have link attacks. Oh, cool, I have action commands. Press X when link attack appears. Okay, higher efficacy of weapons. Makes unbalance more likely. Criticals will always unbalance. Okay, what do we know about you guys? Absolutely nothing. Weak to wind. Oh, and you don't have any art, so you can attack that one. And you don't have any of those. Which was worse on you? Fire and then okay, yeah, we'll go with that.
俺の番だ
We hit you? Yes, we can.
今だ隙あり逃さん
Yes, there is a scan type skill. I just don't think any of these characters had it. I know one of the other characters we had previously had it.
俺の番だな
We're close to taking you out.
チャンスだ
Jeez, there's...
ここだ
I assume there's a lot of links just because it's trying to teach them to us. What about crafts? We can hit both of you. We'll do it.
僕の番だね
Oh, and you're paralyzed, so then we can go for this one.
行くぞはっチャンスだここだ
僕の番だね
What crafts do you have? You should go back to bed then, Deadbeard.
えい
任せてくれ
Okay,
参る
another one down.
せい今だここだ
僕の番だねえい
俺の番だな
I mean, I would also say you going to bed at a reasonable time seems to be a rarity
先に
too.
進もうよし掴んだ
うんつかめた
Blue Lullaby. Lulls foes to sleep with the soothing sound of
ま
bubbles.
だまだこれからだ
Nice tattoo. I don't know if I saw that the previous ones. Well, that sure seemed to do the trick. Yes, we fought well. If we can master these combat links, I'm sure they'll prove really useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try to practice as much as possible. The stakes are low, and get used to them as we can. Yeah. Indeed. Could we not access links before? Okay, stronger bonds mean more link attacks. Greetings, Fire Swamp. Okay, so certain kinds of enemies are more effective against certain types of attacks. I can't catch you all. This is a lot of text that I'm just skimming through and I'm sure won't come to bite me in the butt later. We saw there was a treasure chest down this way. So we're gonna grab that chest. A lot of Seepith. There's another chest up here with some kind of... I don't know what that is. Exploding egg sack. I don't really know what it is. Looks creepy. Why is this on our school campus? Oh, this little thing looks friendly. Hi. How are you, little jumping thing? Haha.
敵発見撃破する
Why are there so many of you?
逃さん
Okay, do we have any AoE arts? We can try and put them all to sleep. Jeez, that hits a lot of them. We'll go with that.
眠って
Oh, and it also does a reasonable amount of damage, actually. Here, just for you, Deadbeard, I will make a note of that. I'm just typing it in myself so I can see it in chat later, and I will add that as a quote too once I figure out what's wrong with those. Hit those four. There's more creatures awake over here. We'll go with this side.
今だ隙あり
Oh, and we paralyzed most of them. Excellent.
行くぞ
Oh gosh, yes, you can also hit most of them.
そこださあチャンスだここだ甘い
Yes, Chaos, I will make a note of that. Thank you for reminding me.
僕の
These
番だ
little
ね
guys have a decent attack power, I must say. You can hit both of them.
えい
任せてくれ
Take out you.
行くぞ
You're the only one not paralyzed, so we'll finish you.
俺の番だな
Oh, and this one's not. We'll finish off this one.
さてとだ
任せてくれ
Can't quite hit you with that. Can we hit you with Call in the Airstrike?
や俺の番だな
And then we can finish him off.
よしこれで大丈夫だ
Oh, now we have link experience on the far left on the first bit of that experience page. What have we got? Okay, so we'll check out this chest first. Nothing in this room. Oh, we got some pots we can break.
たせい
With an antidote. I'm surprised we didn't shatter.
せい
I saw you hiding around the corner.
みんな気をつけてね
行くぞ
Yes, fluffy cute thing exists. Calls an airstrike. What do we know about these guys? Wind. Fire. I know you weren't good with, regular attacks weren't great on you. You look like you'll be pretty tough. But we also can call in another airstrike.
行くぞ
We have a bonus critical, so we'll definitely use that on this turn.
チャンスだここだ
Okay, we need to heal up.
や
さてとアークス駆動やっ
ありがとう行くぞ
You're not wrong, Mim. Looks like it could be a virus. Not arts. You have the fire.
あ
Just pushes me. I don't even
ー行
like
くぞ
move for balance or anything.
はっそこだ今だ隙あり
There we go.
うん
Just use attack on you.
みんな
That was actually more effective than I thought it would be.
さあかかってこい参る
Just have already forgotten. Fire is their weakness, and we are the fire.
アークス駆動
Chat's berating me for killing snowballs.
さてとやっ
行くぞ
Oh, you can eat my CP? Oof.
逃さん負けられない
Okay. Who comes next? This thing. I hope this kills it. Does.
さてと
Then we can heal.
あ
逃さん
No.
すまないみんな
やっ
Well, now that heal's basically useless.
俺の番だ
Oh, can we relink? There we go. So linking with someone unconscious probably isn't a good idea. What about our crafts? Try and reduce numbers.
今だ
続けていくよ
Oh, we paralyzed one of them. That's good. Who goes next? You're paralyzed. That should hopefully take you out.
やっ
俺の番だはっそこだ今だ
続けていくよ さてと
These guys are not fun.
はあやっ
感謝する任せてくれ
Can we hit both of you? Yes, we can. Oh, and we paralyzed both of them. Nice. Oh, 'cause that critical it had, I did not want to be on the receiving end of that.
行くぞはっはっ
さてと
And that should hopefully finish you off.
なんとか勝てたね
Okay. We need to heal after that. Let's reset our link. Oh, not this link. Where was that under? Gosh dang it, I forgot where that was under. Oh, it was under tactics, that's right. Override your link. Is there anything in here? No. Okay, moving on. Another one of these slug creatures, but there's a chest here, I believe. There's something. Maybe that's in the next room. Oh, he spotted us.
せいさあかかってこい
さてと
Should probably
アークス
heal our healer. You've got a critical chance, so we're for sure using that.
今だスキャリ
それ
マイル
Paralyze both of you. So let's try and go for this one.
チャンスだここだ
Defense down.
さてと
What was your weakness? Wind. You don't have wind, we'll go with earth.
あ
Shoot it clear through our friends, I'm sure they won't mind.
た今だここだ
Geez, there's links on basically all these attacks.
それ
We gotta make sure we heal him.
俺の番だ
Yes, Chad has taken an interesting turn.
そこだ今だ
Glad we got this link to take him out.
行くぞそこだた今だここだ
さてと
You're not wrong, Fire Swamp.
あ
行くぞはっそこだ今だスキャリ
それ
ありがとうマイルはっ今だ
This should finish him off.
俺の番だはっはっ
That's like the first time we didn't have a link attack.
えい
マイルせい戦闘終了先に進もう
Yes, Fire Swamp makes chat more fun, and yes, I do think he helps with Mim's moods. Okay, just double check. Is there anything here? No. Okay, I think there was a treasure chest around this corner then. Hey, Snowball's back.
たはったはっ
I'm abusing your snowball, though.
風よ俺たちに加護行くぞ
Okay, what were yours? Wind. I think... Oh, and you are wind. Perfect.
行くぞ
It's Snowball too. Yes, yeah, I know Snowball was the one that actually looked like snow.
や
This is the one that Mim said looked like a virus.
さてと
I think you actually had a decent attack against him, if I remember. Yeah.
はっ
Oh, and you're on fire now. How did you miss? You went straight into my legs.
任せてくれアークス駆動マイル
No, Mim. I'm not naming it Corona-chan.
はあ
僕の番だねやっ
そらいやうわ
うんえいはあなんとか勝てたね
Was this treasure chest worth it?
宝箱だよ
Glad to know that you actually have voice lines in the dungeon, but not everywhere else in the game. Okay, what was that thing we picked up? White glasses. Cool, allows us to see in the dark.
Yo よかった終点みたいだ
Is that the end? Exchange Seepith for quartz. Interesting. Oh, I guess it's like upgrade items in the middle of the dungeon. That's interesting. Well, Mim, thank you for giving that information. Now I will consider whether or not I will let you name my enemies based on that. Yeah, who should we give this to? Let's give it to you. Oh, and we can open up another one on you. Nice. Okay, so that means we have... Oh, that one can only take a green. Okay. Let's add some defense. This is another one without power, I assume. Didn't we see something like this near the entrance?
It does appear to be the same kind of device. And this one's inactive too, from the looks of it.
Cool, same information. Okay. Actually, did this let me save? I should probably do that if it did. Alright, this game lets me save whenever, doesn't it? I'm a fool. We're definitely saving because that looks like a boss room to me. Okay, what are we naming this wonderful friend who it looks like his armor fuses with his fur?
手強いぞ気をつけろ
He has cool battle music, though.
行くぞ
Okay, what do we know about you? You don't like wind. This is wind.
行くぞせい今だここだそら
僕の番だね。
Yes, you've been missing the music this whole time, Chaos. I hope this music doesn't give you too much, I don't know, this music is better to me than the other ones, but I hope this doesn't set the bar too high for you.
アークス駆動。それ。
I could turn the game audio up just a little bit. Okay, I will do that.
俺
I
の
will
番だな
Alt Tab, and that pauses the game, so you will lose audio for a second. How is that for audio now? I can go up even more if it needs to. Just let me know.
今だここだ俺の番だアークス駆動そら
A bit more, maybe? Yeah, no worries. I can put it up just a little bit more. It's just so hard to balance this because it mutes itself every time I Alt Tab.
さてと。
Okay, hopefully that's better on your end. Heck yeah, we want to be able to heal
みん
every
な
turn.
元気を出して。
俺の番だな
Oh, did we not get a counter on that? Shame. Perfect. Excellent.
今だ
Then this shall be the audio level from now on.
行くぞ
Oh gosh, he's got a critical next round. Can we squeeze something in? I don't think so.
アークス駆動
At least you hit the person who resists darkness.
参る
That'll give us a bonus. That's nice.
任せてくれ
Oh, that 30% heal is wonderful. Which was better? Oh, wind is best, but between water and earth it doesn't matter. So we'll switch it up. We'll do water.
やっ
俺の番だ。
Okay, we got a 0 art. That's nice. Man, you're running out of EP.
行くぞ。
That'll delay him. Go with that.
そこだ。ター。チャンスだ。ここだ。
You feel like a proud nitwit, Mim, because your art became sort of my logo. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy it very much. I don't think I'm changing it anytime soon. Now, this is interesting, because the main character has had multiple turns before Elliot. His, health recharge has gone down to 1, whereas ours is still at 3, because he's had multiple turns in between. Not move. Probably can't put you to sleep, so I guess we just want to hit you with some kind of spell.
行くぞ。
Your EP's running out, which is a shame. What about your CP? You have a lot of CP left. That's pretty good, too.
やっ
俺の番だな。そこだ。ター。今だ。ここだ。
Okay, we'll probably go 1 round without renewing that rejuvenation. Actually. Geez, the CP actually regenerates pretty quickly. Is it worth it? No, we'll wait 1 more round.
アークス駆動それ
俺の番だ。崩れたぞ。隙あり。参る。そこだ。ター。チャンスだ。ここだ。
さてと
Fire Swamp, I don't know the piece of art you're referencing. You'll have to DM it to me. Tell me that. Oh, we're so far away now, but you
みん
definitely
な
need it the
元気を出し
most.
て
Oof.
俺の番だ。
He's almost down, though.
今だ。隙あり。負けられない。
Who's next? Ooh. I think we just go for it at this point. Oh, yes, because that delays him too, doesn't it?
チャンスだ。ここだ。
No, that must have been a different attack. But we healed enough that it didn't matter.
さてと
I think we can just go in and attack him.
参る。
Is that the coolest thing we can end with? Yeah, I guess. We'll jump straight through him, cut him open.
ター。
He screams and disappears into a giant purple
見
cloud.
たか。八王が一頭。よし、やったぞ。
うんつかめた
やったか。
Okay, we all leveled, but I think that's the end of this dungeon. Whew, that was one tough battle. Still, we made it through. Big Tintin? Is that what we're calling it? And I know now that you're going to come across one enemy and call it... I can't remember what the name of Tintin's dog is, but I'm sure you're going to name some creature his dog.
We sure did. I'm really starting to get the hang of these combat link things now, too. Feels like the Arcus has practically synchronized my breathing with the two of you. Is Snowy the name of the dog? Is Snowy different enough from Snowball, or are we just deciding that I killed his dog on the way in, too? That's a good way to put it. It's a strange feeling, but not a bad one. Yeah, I mean, Deadbeard needs to get himself some sleep. It's what, almost 10 a.m.? Yes, I killed his dog, that's why he was mad. I think we've reached the end of the line, however. Sure looks that way. I didn't see any other routes we could have taken. It really does seem like the entire structure of these ruins has changed completely since we were last here. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe. I guess this means we're done down here. We should head back outside. Okay. As long as the route we took getting here hasn't suddenly shifted on us, we should have no trouble finding our way back. Oh cool, that strengthened our bonds too. Is there anything hidden in here? Nothing behind any of these? Nothing? Cool. Yes, he has to mod for the baker cakes and request fruit salad non-stop. Is it just me, or was that thing definitely not glowing before? No, I'm quite certain it wasn't. Has something caused it to turn on then? We should go have a closer look. But first, I'm saving after defeating that boss. I'm sure this won't be anything bad, but otherwise I'm probably going to forget to save. There's a plan in motion for fruit salad. Oh, it's a warp system. Nice. What just happened? We seem to have returned to the entrance. But we were just at the exit. You've been teleporting across town for the past 2 hours, Ren. This isn't the time to be surprised. This place really is nothing but mysteries. Sitting through 5 hours of YouTube. I like the sound of that. This was another healing thing. I don't think we needed it because I think we healed when we leveled, but just to be sure. It's like when you're at like a save thing and you save 5 times because you never know if you actually did or not. Let's leave this place. Opening doors with a swinging sword seems like a cool idea. Take that. Oh, it's a nice sky. I'm glad they get nice angles of this dilapidated building. The sun's beginning to set. We were in there for ages. We should probably give our report to the principal. Do you mind coming with me? Not at all. Let's go. Okay, we have Professor McGonagall sitting up top of the school building here. Trying to see if there's anything besides like that blue ribbon and blue collar that would help us identify it later, but I don't see anything. Well, this is certainly unexpected. So the layout has changed completely since last month. I knew something was amiss there, but I had no idea it had progressed to such an extent. Do you know anything about the origin of these ruins? They look like they predate the school by, well, a lot. I'm afraid I can't be certain who constructed them, nor exactly how long they've been around. You were correct, they've existed for at least several hundred years before this academy was founded. All signs point to their construction occurring sometime during the Dark Ages.
The Dark Ages?
You mean the chaotic period that began after the Great Collapse 1200 years ago?
I'm sure that information won't be on the next test in class.
Most of the ruins archaeologists have uncovered from that period are full of strange things. Some of which seem to have been made with technology that we don't even fully understand. We're talking magic, alchemy. But the inside of the building completely changing its layout. I have to say that's new and definitely not normal. Indeed, no record of such a phenomenon exists in the Academy records. We have a bona fide mystery on our hands, it would seem. Well, I'll try to have a look around the place when I get a chance. I've been curious about it ever since I started working here.
So you're telling me you just dump students through a trapdoor into a basement that had magical properties that you didn't fully understand? Perfect.
I'd greatly appreciate that. Schwarzer, Craig Warzel, thank you very much for all of your hard work. It was no trouble at all. I'm happy to have been of assistance.
Yeah, it's always good to help.
If you'd please excuse us then. The three of you did pretty well. It seems you're getting the hang of using your Arcus, too. Combat links definitely did make our battles in the ruins a lot easier.
They could prove a powerful asset if we're able to master them.
Hard to get the timing right, though. Well, just keep at it. You'll need to be forming links with all your other classmates eventually, too, after all. Let me reiterate once again, you've all done very well today. Especially you, Ren. I'll be expecting great things from you next time, too.
We've set the bar too high, guys. We should have done a worse job.
I'll do my... Wait a second, what do you mean next time? Well, the way I see you're natural at this, so why stop now? Besides, with how busy our poor student council president is, don't you want to do everything you can to help her out? Well, I guess I do feel kind of bad for her, but... okay, fine. I mean, I guess.
That's our Ren.
I'll pass the good news on to Toa then.
Deadbeard Channel is definitely asleep. According to Deadbeard, he would know. He is the authority on himself.
The principal has given the okay for you to keep hold of that old schoolhouse key. You're welcome to go poke around inside again anytime you wish.
We just established that you don't know what's going on. There's crazy magic at work there, and you're like, kids can keep the key. It's fine. They won't get into any trouble there.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you kids later. Toodles. You sure you're alright with this, Ren? Yeah, I'm sure. It's not like I'm signed up to any clubs, and as long as I don't wind up with too many more than I had today, I'll be fine. Well, okay then. But if you need any assistance, please just let me know. It's really no trouble.
Same goes for me. I'll be happy to come with you the next time you go to the old schoolhouse, too. There was one thing I noticed when we were doing the pool scene that I've been trying to confirm since, but it looks like the character's portrait on their text box blinks at the same time the character model blinks. I don't know if I was crazy the first time I saw it, and it was just a figment of my imagination, but I haven't seen it since. I've received an additional bonding point. Okay. So we have one more bonding point. Who can we use it on? Looks like we have one person. Is that the student council president? I think that's the student council president. We have our favorite slapping face girl in the academy field. And those are our choices, it looks like. I think I'm going to go with the student council president, because I don't want to spend time with someone who slapped me in the face and refuses to talk to me. Although, I will go see what she's doing. We will turn her down from whatever it is we could spend time with her for, but I'm curious to see what she's doing. Got some people on a horse. I assume she's the one off by herself in the middle of nowhere. Yep. Just staring at this lacrosse net. Are you having a fun time there? Looks like all your teammates have left. You don't have any sporting equipment. You're just kind of standing here. What do you want? I'm in the middle of something. If you didn't... I mean, you're in the middle of a field. I guess that is something.
Wait, are you on cleanup duty all on your own?
That's part of the job as new recruits. There was a noble girl here too, but she went home. Why am I even telling you this? I don't need to explain myself to you.
It doesn't seem like she's going to be forgiving me anytime soon. I need to find the chance to apologize to her properly.
But not today. Okay. I assume it's the second floor student council. Who's behind us? Who are you? It sounds like she's the... Yeah, she's the jerk who left her alone to do all the cleanup herself. Are you the other option we have? Good work today, Ren. Turns out your assistance was just what we needed.
I'm just glad I could take a bit of the weight off your shoulders.
You really did. George really appreciated your help, too. I'm amazed you managed to take care of all that and investigate the old schoolhouse.
If you need a hand, just let me know. My schedule's pretty flexible. I mean, I'll be at Thor's all year.
Yeah, thanks. Head back to the dorms and get some well-deserved rest.
She still seems pretty busy.
I mean, does anyone really have any preference here? We have tiny student council president who's overworked, or a slapping face girl in the field cleaning up by herself. If I don't hear anything from chat, I'll probably go with tiny president. Can we slap them? I doubt it, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get slapped more. So we have one vote for Tiny President, assuming we can't slap people, which as far as I know we can't. That's 2 votes for President. We're going with President.
Are you still busy? I'd be happy to help if you need a hand. I've already spent the day working, so a bit more won't kill me.
Are you sure? He must be really tired.
Don't worry about it. I can do a little more if it'll help you out.
Aw, thanks, Ren. That's really kind of you. Well, if you insist. Yeah, ma'am, I knew who you were in favor of without even asking. Okay, we did some paperwork, now we have tea. Which looks like a sun in a cup. Finally done.
You had a lot on your plate. Now I can see just how busy the student council can be.
So much to get done that I almost always have to take the work home with me to finish everything in time. Not exactly, Chaos. We don't have any childhood friends, but Slappy Face Girl is the first character we encountered in this game. So in terms of who we've known the longest, she fits in there. Are you sure you're okay with this, though?
What do you mean?
Well, you said you'd help us out next month too, right? Trust me, you shouldn't feel obligated to help just because your instructor told you to.
It's fine, I mean it.
Besides, it's not like I'm going to get anything out of it.
I can't let the chance Instructor Sarah has given me go to waste.
I need to branch out, try new things. That's the only way I'll figure out what I want to do with my life. I put a lot of effort into getting into this academy, and I'm going to make my time here count. I'm going to be blunt here, Ren. Do you really need to push yourself like this? Sounds like Gollum talking about the kindergarten days. I don't have any friends. Friends are for real hobbitses, not for Gollum. Ha 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 ha. What? Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing your best and helping other people out. I'm a big fan of both. At the same time, it's important to take the time to just sit back and rest, too. You need to have a balance. This coming from the person who just takes their work home with them every day. Why, thank you, Deadbeard. I'm glad you appreciate my Gollum impression. Because if you don't, there may come a time when you want to work towards something important to you but can't. Oh, sorry. Wow, things got really heavy there. I probably shouldn't be saying all this when I hardly even know you. I'm actually surprised you've never heard my Gollum impression, Mim. I don't want to see you hurt yourself by going overboard or anything. Because you're just as important as anyone else in the Academy, even if you don't realize it yourself.
Thank you, President Toa.
I was kind of worried about being able to do enough while I was here, but this is kind of like a weight off my shoulders. Maybe you were too busy laughing? Fair enough. That's good then. If you're ever feeling tired, oh, that word free cuts out of the text box. To come visit me. At the very least, I'll make you some nice hot tea and we can talk things over.
Roger. I don't think I've ever met anyone with such a soothing personality. She's right though, pushing myself too could really burn me out.
Okay, so I think that's all we can do for today. Today in game, not today on stream. We have about another hour at least of stream to go. But we'll fast travel back to the academy.
It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night.
Stay out and about or enter the dorm. We did everything we could, so let's go into the dorm. Magic door opening abilities. Geez, walking up those stairs look jumpy. This is the kind of game where I'm sure they give you a limited number of bonding points so that you play it multiple times through just to get all the different options. Take that, candle, my eternal foe. We're having a battle of mental fortitude with a candle. No, ma'am, that's not usually how I go through doors and walk upstairs. That's just Tsundere girl still cleaning. Yep. We could have gone back and just stared at her like, we're not going to help. We're just going to watch you now. My door training needs more training.
Not bad, but I think I can manage much more than this.
I guess I should be grateful I was able to pass the beginner examination at all.
Better do some studying.
Sounds like this is going to be a busy week, what with that ominous practical exam looming over us.
I do have that radio from George here.
2 candles, yes! Would you like a third try at that, Deadbeard? Happy friendship spheres, there we go. No badongadong points. We had that orbital radio back home. Never knew they could make them this small, though. Let's see, which station is Radio Trista? Ah, there we go. We finally have someone who has a voice that I don't have to do tonight.
こちら帝都近郊トリスタ放送より夜9時をお知らせします。今週から日曜日のこの時間に新しいトーク番組が始まります。
I always just love staring at the radio.
番組名はアーベントタイム夕べの時間。なんかベタですけど、何事も基本と王道は大事ってことで。進行パーソナリティは私ことミスティがまったり務めさせていただきます。いずれ豪華なゲストも予定してるので楽しみにしててくださいね。
You know, she's got a pretty nice voice. This might be good to leave on in the background while I'm working.
さてさて、4月も半ばを過ぎて皆さんいかがお過ごしでしょうか。
It actually would have been better if she wasn't voiced and I had to say it, and then I complimented my own voice in a different voice.
ここトリスタでは可憐なライノの花が盛りを過ぎて散り始めていましたね。でも花が散る時の儚さと風情もまた格別なものがあるんですよね。春に新生活を迎えた方々などは何かと忙しいかもしれませんが、
All those pens not even touching the paper,
外の景色に目を向けてみては。
just hovering over, going back and forth slightly.
いい息抜きになると思いますよ。
Mim, it skipped 420. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Why do you have a voice now? Why?
前もって言っておくけど、このテストは単純な戦闘力を測るものじゃないわ。
I don't understand why they have voices sometimes, not others.
状況に応じた適切な行動を取れるかを見るためのものよ。その意味で何の工夫もしなかったら短時間で相手を倒せたとしても評点は辛くなるでしょうね。
面白い。
I'm curious if we actually get graded on
単
this.
純な力押しじゃ評価には結びつかないわけね。
Okay, you can apparently hear all their voices now, and you can judge how good my voices for them have been.
それではこれより4月の実技テストを開始する。
This month's exam. Okay, cool. We're gonna have one of these every month.
リーン、エリオット、ガイウス。まずは前に出なさい。
Really? The team we've been working with the whole time? I don't believe it.
いきなりか。
承知。
Why did the main character not have voice there? Why do I feel like Alicia should be a vampire? Her piercing red eyes, probably. It's warning me I should save. I'm going to do that. Is this called unconventional studies? Interesting. Okay. Let's see if we have anything. I don't think we do. I think we're fully equipped. I can't put on a bathing suit costume. That makes me sad. Yeah, don't think we acquired anything new from that boss. Any orbment changes? Oh, we have healing too. I completely forgot about that. Oh, and we do have some new... Steal enemies. It's a time-space shaking pulse. Interesting. Interesting. And I don't think we can change any of that. Wrong link. Tactics. Ooh, it didn't set up our link for us. Let's do that. I think that's as good as we can do.
よろしい。それじゃとっとと呼ぶとしますか。
Blink, I want to see it happen. Oh, she did it! It does match their character models! What the heck is that? What's that?
マジ？
いや、命の息吹を感じない。
ええ。そいつは作り物の動くかかしみたいなもんよ。そこそこ強めに設定してるけど、決して勝てない相手じゃないわ。例えば、アークスの戦術リンクを活用すればね。あ。
So that's what you're playing at. Okay, just there. It looks like a foosball thing. That wasn't what I was going to call it before.
みんな気をつけてね。
This looks like a robot that was borrowed from HR to have talks about what's sexually appropriate in the office. No one is knocked out during this battle. Bot tongue.
任せてくれ。
Apparently we are the foosballs, and it is the bot dong. Do we know anything about you? All spells are equal. 50% chance on just about anything. I think we can go ham with our abilities.
今だ。スキャリー。行くぞ。そこだ。た。
Aww.
僕の番だね。はあ。それ。
Yeah, so much HP, and this is on normal difficulty.
参る。
It looks like it's pretty slow, though. That part is nice. Alright, we should
さあ。
do our status boosting things.
行くぞ。今だ。スキャリー。
Wait, can I change links between attacks? Oh gosh, this would be so tedious, but could I change links every attack to make sure everyone's always linked up with someone? I think I can. Is there a way to hit all of us? No, but you guys are most important. You did something in the Discord. Should I be worried?
参る。
Mim is already worried.
そこだ。た。
Tedious but safe, and I already forgot to do it.
任せてくれ。
Oh yes, I should be worried.
続けていくよ。
This is another good song, actually. I assume I can't put you to sleep.
アークス駆動。それ。
Oof.
参る。
Ooh, that was a lot. Uh...
はあ。はっ。
ありがとう。
Yeah, almost wiped out. Definitely need to spread ourselves a bit more thin on this. I'm hoping that means it wouldn't be able to hit us if we did so.
はあ。それ。
感謝する。 俺の番だ。
And let's do this. I'll actually switch links, because that's probably going to deal more damage.
はっ、そこだ。
If the link worked.
参る。
But I can move behind him, and that should spread us much thinner.
チャンスだ。ここだ。
僕の番だね。
Right, Link.
はあ。
俺の番だ。
Oh, we paralyzed him. Nice.
行くぞ。そこだ。ター。今だ。
続けていくよ。僕の番だね。
The Legend of Zelda is incredibly successful with only a single link. This is clearly the golden strategy.
アークス駆動。
Please don't kill us. Why?
ごめんみんな。
Well, we failed the
俺の番だ。
we failed the mission already, it seems.
参る。
It didn't stop us. So I'm curious what's going to happen.
そこだ。ター。
It's going to make us redo the fight or
よし
what?
これで大丈夫だ。よし。
なんとか勝てた。
悪くないわね。
We didn't fulfill the
先日リン
requirements.
クも使えたし、旧校舎地下での実践が効いてるんじゃないの？
Just may have.
はあ。
いつの間にそんな対策を。
Hey, we would have invited all of you, but you know, you didn't want to pick up your phones, so.
それじゃあ次。ラウラ、エマ、ユーシス、前に出なさい。
思った以上に苦戦させられたわね。やっぱり戦術リンクが鍵になるみたいですね。
ち、面倒なものを。
That's rather unfortunate.
しかしサラ教官、先ほどのくぐつめいたものは一体何だったのだ？そういえば機械見たことないかも。
とある筋から押し付けられちゃったものでね。
You got roped into working with?
あんまり使いたくないんだけど、いろいろ設定できて便利なのよね。ま、ちゃんとテストの役に立ったし、結果オーライということで。
I get the feeling that there's a whole lot she'd rather not tell us.
さて、実技テストはここまでよ。先日話した通り、ここからはかなり重要な伝達事項があるわ。
What's our big announcement?
7組ならではの特別なカリキュラムに関するね。さすがにみんな気になってたみたいね。それじゃ説明させてもらうわ。君たちに課せら
Her
れた
arms
特別なカ
glitched
リキュ
through
ラ
her
ム。
chest.
それはズバリ特別実習よ。
A field study.
特別実習ですか？
なんだか嫌な予感しかしないんだが。
君たちには A 班 B 班に分かれて指定した実習先に行ってもらうわ。
Say that after the dungeon booty call with the sadness cockroaches.
そこで期間中用意された課題をやってもらうことになる。まさにスペシャルな実習なわけね。
Out of sheer curiosity, if I just don't advance this text, will we keep rotating around this group forever? It appears like we will. Or are we slowly stopping here? Oh, we're stopping.
学院に入ったばかりなのにいきなり他の場所へ。
Will you not be coming with us, instructor?
ええ、私がついていったら修行にはならないでしょ。
Every time the waters of life came seeping in.
獅子は我が子を先人の谷にってね。
You're just too lazy to actually come with us.
修行ならばむしろ望むところではあるが。
バレスタイン教官、結局俺たちにいつどこへ行けと言うんだ。
Everywhere and always.
オッケー、話を進めましょう。さっきも言った通り、君たちには A 班 B 班に分かれてもらうわ。さ、一部ずつ受け取りなさい。
You're drawing lots for it, apparently. Of course, Alyssa's on our group. Why not?
ほう、興味深い班分けだ。
ケルディックとパルム、どちらも帝国の町なのか？
うん。ケルディックは東にある交易が盛んな場所だけど、パルムは帝国南部にある宝石で有名な場所ですね。
あそこか。めんどくさいな。
場所はともかく B 班の顔ぶれは
ありえんな。
日時は今週末。実習期間は2日くらいになるわ。A 班 B 班ともに鉄道を使って実習地まで行くことになるわね。
Yeah, go ahead and explain the cursed image if you want, Fire Swamp.
各自それまでに準備を整えて英気を養っておきなさい。
I have not seen it, Fire Swamp, but I am okay with you sharing it. If people don't want to read it, they don't have to, and I assume I won't be reading it out on stream, but it can live in chat and die in chat. But Mim has spoken. Okay, what is this?
ありがとう。助かったよ。
Okay, we got some points for completing quests. It jumps straight to our field study. I still haven't been able to apologize to her. I'm guessing that means even if we did help her out, we wouldn't have been able to apologize anyways, so I don't regret my decision at all. Okay, apparently we needed a flashback to it just because. And we can't exactly avoid working with one another when we're in the same group. I'm sure this is pretty awkward for her, too. So I really want to say something, but when am I going to get the chance?
おはようアリサ。
Main character has a voice now.
おはよう。
その早いんだな。待ち合わせの時間まで20分くらいあるのに。
そっちこそ。何時くらいに起きたの？
ああ、5時くらいかな。まあいつもそれくらいには起きているんだけどな。
そうなんだ。クラブの朝練。でも確かまだどこにも入ってなかったわよね。
How does she know that?
いや、個人的な習慣みたいなものというか。そっちはラクロスだったか。朝練とかもあるのか？
ええ、週に2日くらいみたいだけど。
ごめんなさい。どうして謝るんだ？
変に気が合うわね。
Yes, it only took us 2.5 hours to get a voice.
本当にごめんなさい。あれが偶然だっていうのは最初から分かっていたのに、ちょっと気が動転しちゃって頬まで叩いてしまって。しかもあれって私を助けようとしてくれたのよね。
いや、気にしないでくれ。あの落とし穴にしたって俺たちが怪我しないように安全は配慮してあった。俺が余計な気を回さなければ起こらなかった事態だよ。
でもそんなことまでは分からなかっただろうし。やっぱり私の方が一方的に理不尽だったわ。それと助けようとしてくれてどうもありがとう。
いや、どういたしましてだな。
Our hands are floating awkwardly together. Not really shaking, though.
すまない。どうもこういうのは部長法で。妹にもたまにたしなめられているんだけど。
あら、妹さんがいるんだ。でもやっぱりそれもこちらのセリフね。この半月なんとかちゃんと話そうとしたんだけど、やっぱり気まずくってつい変に避けてしまって。
そっか。でも先週の授業で助け舟を出してくれようとしてなかったか？
気づいてたんだ。改めて話すきっかけにできるかなって思って。まあちゃんと答えられてたから必要なかったんだけど。
いや、その気遣いだけでもありがたいよ。
そうそれはともかく、あなたに非がないのは認めるけど、それとこれとは話は別だからね。
何の話だ？
だからあのことよ。なあ、もうわかるでしょ？
旧校舎の地下に落とされた時の一件だよな。
ええ、私があなたの顔に胸を押し付けちゃった。とにかく思い出すのも厳禁だから。いいわね。
ああ、了解だ。
Trying to avoid thinking about it is going to make it harder to forget, though.
あれ？
二人ともおはよ
おはよう。いい朝だな。
Yes, you missed the anime Lucky Perv trip. But in reverse, with the girl on top.
二人とも早いね。
And that's why we got slapped, and that's why I call her the face slapper.
でもよかったじゃない。やっと仲直りできたんだね。
それは。
まあおかげさまでね。
それはよかった。正直この半月余り
見ていて歯がゆかったからな。特にアリサは念願かなって謝ることができたようで。
言っておくけど、同じ班で気まずいままなのはどうかと思っただけなんだから。
Same chaos. It is the first time I've seen it in a game.
そこのところを間違えないでよね。
はいはい。仲良きことは結構なことだと思うが。
メンツも揃ったことだし、早速出発するとしよう。列車が来るまで時間はあるから店に寄ってもいいかもしれない。
そうね。士官学院も早朝から開いてるって聞いたし。
それじゃあ購買とか技術部で装備も整えられそうだね。では行くとしようか。
Fire Swamp, I'll have to check out this image after the stream. New emote? I'm guessing that's a no based on Mim's reaction. Been unequipped from other group members. Okay. So we get to go shopping. I don't know why I'm walking places when I have the power of teleportation. Let's start with the engineering building. Will it let me do it with the equipped one? It appears like it will. So I'll upgrade those. Do I have any masses? Yes, I do. And then... is there anything else we need? Expand orbaments, maybe? Covers the Earth's surface with intense heat. Is there anything else we can do? Interesting, okay. Can we open any slots? None on you. No. No. Doesn't look like it. You're not in a party. We're not going to deal with you right now. But we can see if we can add some more to you. Poison. We need a blue one. So let's pull that off you. Give you a blue one. Which gives you Tear Firebolt. Revives an ally. That's nice. Attack with golden orbs. Those are both area attacks. Okay. So I think that's all we can do from here. So let's go to the general store. Any other equipment? Brent's poison, seal, mute, blind. Revive on KO. Oh, but breaks. Yeah, I never like those ones. Prevents mute might be nice. I'll equip it to you. And what else? Okay, it looks like we can get these for everyone. That won't let me equip the other one immediately, it's fine. I'll just have to go and equip the other ones. Ooh, some of these are nice. But they're a bit expensive right now. I'll go and equip those other things before I forget. Everyone needs pink high heels. It's now a requirement. Okay. Then I think the only one we're missing is... I can't remember if the cafeteria has anything useful to buy, but we'll take a look. Cures faint. Okay, I think we bought everything we could need. So I guess let's go to the park and we can take the train. First we'll save. Hello, Craven. How's it going? I'm doing wonderful. How are you? Pretty good. Glad to hear it. Good morning, everyone. Are you all prepared to leave as well? Morning. Good morning. You're all good to go then? Yes, Parm is quite a distance from here. We're not likely to arrive before evening. Considering its relative location, that seems to be an accurate estimate. I guess it is the southernmost town in Erebonia. Makes you realize just how big the Empire is. Yes, joke's on you. No hype train. But, they're still at it, huh? Have they been like this the entire time? I'm afraid so. I think we may have underestimated how deeply rooted their differences are. I'm sick of them already. If only they were willing to put aside their differences as Ren and Alyssa. Oh, now that you mention it, I guess you were finally able to make up with him, huh? It's not like we were getting along that poorly. Besides, we haven't known each other long enough to call it making up. That's good news, Ren. Well done. Thanks, I guess. Why does everyone have to keep making such a big deal out of it? Passenger service bound for Heimdallr, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all customers utilizing this service please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. That voice suited that face so well. I can only assume you meant Fee. Time to go. I'm glad it works out. There's like 9 characters here. Honestly, I'm making up voices half the time. I don't even remember if it's the right voice or anything. Well, best of luck. Though here's hoping you don't need it. Getting those two to work together sure doesn't seem like it'll be an easy task. We'll do what we can. Good luck to you all. Please take care. It's our first field study. Let's show them what we're made of. Heh, of course. Later. The unicorn train has arrived. I wonder if they'll be okay. Well, as long as Emma and Gaius are with them, things shouldn't get too out of hand. Now, Fee. I have absolutely no idea what to expect from her. She doesn't really seem like the type to cause a ruckus, at least. I'm concerned for them as well, but I believe we should just be focusing on our own trials right now. You're right. Let's go buy our tickets. Okay. Guess we're going to buy tickets. Welcome, you're the students from Class 7, correct? Your destination today is Seldic? Yes, that's right. Guess they're ready and waiting for us? I suspect Instructor Sarah made considerable preparations on our behalf. Sure looks that way. Not that I'm complaining. The train for Seldic will be departing from Platform 1. It's not due just yet, but you can buy your tickets in advance if you like, and wait for its arrival. Sure. Very good. That's 4 passengers bound for Seldic. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. The guy looks like he doesn't have a face. Passenger service bound for cross... Okay, it's going too fast. I'm not making it do things. It's just going too fast for me. Oh, you've played this before, Craven. I have not. I've played the sister game, Trails in the Sky, just the first chapter. I haven't played the second and third yet, although they are on my list. So it's about an hour to Seldic from here, right? Yes, I believe so. I had to change trains there when I originally came to Trista. Oh right, you're from Legram. That would be in the direction of the Barahard after changing at Seldic, right? That's correct. After which point it would be necessary to switch again at Barahard. It's situated in a very remote part of the country. Well, you can say the same for where I'm from, too. So I understand that Seldic's mostly known as a merchant town, right? Yeah, that's been their main source of tourism for some time, mostly thanks to the Grand Market. Couldn't hurt to go over what we know about the town before we get there. As Elliot stated, Seldic is a market town at its core. It's in the eastern province of Kreuzen. It's a major trading hub for a very long time. It's also a major interchange station connecting Heimdallr with Barahard and even Crossbell. The area itself is known for having a large number of granaries, though this has, of course, been overshadowed in recent years by the aforementioned Grand Market. Virtually anything can be procured there, from farm produce, jewels, and Barahard furs to imported goods from afar. That does sound awfully impressive. I'm kind of looking forward to this now. I would be too if I knew we'd actually have a chance to take in the sights. There's no telling what kind of crazy thing Instructor Sarah has planned for us. Boy, isn't that the truth? I can't even hazard a guess as to what this field study might involve. Being part of our curriculum, though, it's safe to bet it's a safe bet to assume it won't be easy. If it were, it would hardly be worth the trip. Personally, I'm looking forward to learning the true nature of our excursion. I suppose that is a good way to look at it. Well, we'll find our answer when we get there. We're supposed to drop by the inn as soon as we arrive. There should be an envelope waiting for us there with the details on our mission. Yeah, that's right. Still, this whole trip seems eerily well planned out, don't you think? Even the station employees knew we were coming. That just goes to show how high the Academy's expectations are for all of you. Whoa. Instructor? I was wondering why you were nowhere to be seen this morning. Looks like Group A is all present and accounted for. Good, good. And I'm relieved to see that the two of you have finally managed to make up. You say that as if it's old news. Have you been spying on us this whole time? Haha. So, what brings you here, Instructor? I thought you were planning on staying back at the academy. Well, considering this is your first time out in the field, I assumed you'd be positively lost without me. You like that I'm reading these in voices? I'm glad you appreciate it. Hopefully these voices won't get muddled up too bad, but I'm sure they will. Chaos just had a message that shows the importance of grammar and punctuation. Man, chat is hopping tonight. So I decided to stick around at least until you finish checking in at the inn. Oh well, thanks, I guess, but I think Group B could have used your help a little more. Would it not have been better for you to accompany the others? Oh well, they'd be a nightmare to deal with. Her teacher showing her true colors for laziness. I may still have to go to them though if those two get out of control, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. See, she knew full well that Eustace and Machias wouldn't get along, but put them in the same group anyway. I did suspect as much, but it's hard to believe she'd confirm it so nonchalantly. Anyway, don't pay me any mind. You four feel free to keep talking. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm just going to take a little nap right here. What? Man, that is the level of sleep on a train I wish to have. She's asleep already? Incredible. I don't think I've ever seen someone less inclined to be an educator than her. Maybe we're better off just letting her sleep? I should probably wake her up when we get to Seldic, though. Oh gosh, I can choose who to talk to? Well, we're gonna start with saving. It scares me that delete save data was right below that. Who should we talk to first? Let's start with Elliot. Hey, almost forgot I had these. Just picked them up on a whim a little while ago. Oh, a pack of blade cards. Oh, you have a pack too? I just got a set of my own from the pawn shop in Trista. Really? That's perfect then. How about we play a few hands? Seems like we got some time to kill before we arrive. Do you know the rules? Yeah, they're not that complicated, so I don't think anyone here will have any trouble picking it up. Sounds like a good way to pass the time to me. Indeed, it seems like it could be an enjoyable diversion. Alright, let's give it a try then. Okay, so this is a card game apparently you can only play on the train? If we can't sleep, she can't either. I hope I can talk to all of them. I hope it's not only the first person I talk to. Only the first match with each character will increase your bond. Okay, so it looks like we can just infinitely play card games. Okay, since we want to wake up the instructor, let's do it. She's really is fast asleep. Out like a baby. I've never seen even a child fall asleep quite as quickly as that. I know I sure couldn't. She must have a natural talent for sleeping. Well, let's not disturb her. Well, unfortunately, she slept anyways, because our characters are a lot nicer than all of us. Is there anything more if we just talk to Elliot more? I'm glad I brought these now. Playing this should make our rail journeys go by in no time. I'll have to recommend the game to Group B, too. Okay. Didn't really add anything, so, yeah, let's do Laura next. I do wonder what precisely these field study trips will involve. I can't even fathom a guess. Yeah, thanks for the alert, Craven. You have a good day, night. I guess it's night for you. Likewise. The weirdest part for me is the divide between Group A and Group B. Why were we split up and sent to different places? And most bizarrely of all, why were Machias and Eustace placed in the same group? It's like they're just asking for trouble. 9 p.m. We are time zone buddies. It does seem quite illogical. I can only assume there's a hidden purpose to these trips beyond what we've been told. Perhaps multiple purposes requiring multiple groups to fulfill. Yeah, that's my best guess too. There has to be something going on behind the scenes here. Which is why I wanted to ask Instructor Sarah a few more questions, but, well... Every conversation just ends with us staring at Instructor Sarah with pure jealousy in our eyes. Yeah, blue hair is supposed to be kind of like a posh voice. I don't know, Mim. I figured if I thought too long and hard about it, I would just spend most time thinking, and you would just be staring at an empty screen for several minutes. I don't think she's going to be doing much answering. Perhaps she fell asleep deliberately to avoid addressing such concerns. Our instructor is quite the formidable opponent. That's one way to describe her. Guess we're just going to have to work out the meaning of these field study trips on our own. I guess we have to talk to Alyssa. When I came to the academy, I never thought I'd find myself visiting the Grand Market of Seldic as part of my studies. I've read about it before, but this will be my first time seeing the place in person. Oh, really? Well, field study or no then, I guess it's still something to look forward to. Is there anything in particular you're hoping to see there? The gems and the furs from Barahard, maybe? They say some of the highest quality goods produced by Barahard's artisans are sold at the Grand Market. That sounds like it would be worth seeing for sure, though somehow I doubt we'll be able to afford anything there. Still, if we get a chance, we should go check it out together while we're in town. That sounds like fun. So I wonder if we're going to have bonding moments in town after this. Okay, we've talked to everyone. We'll play Blade. Okay, we'll take turns placing numbered cards and vie for the greater total sum. Let's dealt them. She draw a card from the deck and place it on the field. Yeah, her attitude towards us has changed really fast. A player who draws the lower number must proceed to place a card from their hand onto the field. Go second card with a value that allows them to surpass. Should have an equal total at any point the field is cleared. Must draw and play new cards. The final to clear the field, the match will result in a draw. Okay, what cards do we have? Oh, there's 3 types of cards, of course. 1 to 7. Bolt cards remove the last card your opponent played. Blade card with the value of 1 can be used to bring back a card removed by the use of a bolt card. Mirror cards are used to switch the positions of the cards currently placed on the field. Bolt and mirror each have a value of 1 if they are the first card to be placed on the field. If you play it as your last move, it's considered a foul and will cost you the match. Okay. Sure. We'll challenge Alyssa. I don't fully understand it, but we'll figure it out by playing, I guess.
さあ、ドローしてちょうだい。同点か。仕切り直しね。こちらの先行ね。
Okay. So we want to have a higher one, right? We have bolts which allow them to get rid of the previous card. Let's try that.
やってくれたわね。
Okay. You're annoying. Can I still bolt that previous one?
や
Yeah.
ってくれたわね。ボルト
That
同点か。
clears. Yeah.
仕切り直しね。はい、そちらからどうぞ。ミラーよ。同点か。
You still have cards. I assume that means you win. Oh, yes, Fire Swamp, you are in fact correct.
私の勝ちね。
One negates a bolt. Okay, well, we'll try again with, let's go with Laura. Oh, I pressed talk instead of play cards.
剣の遊戯始めるとしようか。さてカードを引くがよい。
Okay.
クリア。仕切り直すとしよう。そちらの先行だな。
Bolt counts as a 1. Jeez. We have to jump right to 7? Can I bolt the first card? Is that an option? Yes, it
Yeah,
is. I mean, we have to jump straight up. I think we have to beat theirs, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, if you play low, you immediately lose, which is weird. It should tell you that you don't lose, that you lose if you do that immediately. Yeah. Don't worry, I don't fully understand these rules either. Mirror would have worked. Well, we'll do one more with Elliot.
お手柔らかにね。
Honestly, I care less about the card game, and in fact, that this is more about
そ
gaining
れじゃあドローしようか。
affinity with each of them.
そちらの先行だね。
Let's get rid of that 4 right off the
同
start.
点。仕切り直しだね。
Yes, instant loss is a great way to grind Link XP.
同点。仕切り直しだね。そちらの先行だね。
It's like we're up first. Can we mirror right off the bat?
うわ、ここで来るの？バレた。
And we can undo that with a 1.
バレた。
Oh, you're such a dick. Sure, let's make us redraw.
仕切り直しだね。僕の先行か。
There we go, that one.
ミラーだよ。
I was gonna say it looks nicer, but there we go. Play low on this. 4. Okay, we have a 5. He has more cards than us, though. Oh, because if I play this and force a tie and redraw, he doesn't have to play a card for that. I see. I don't know if we're winning this one either. No, because that's
同点。
gonna
仕切
draw,
り直しだね。
and then he wins.
僕の勝ちだね。
Oh well. So I think we've talked to everyone, we played Blade with everyone. Let's tick off the instructor one more time. And I guess we'll stop talking. Apparently we've arrived. Oh. Wow. Yeah, he had the mirror saved. I'm pretty sure this is the kind of game where you can like get better cards later, maybe, and like fill out your deck. Otherwise, we just had a couple bad luck. Plus, we're just learning it, so it's whatever. I think we'll probably call the stream after we get to town and just sort of see what's... We'll take a quick look around, and then I think we'll stop here. I'll probably take a look and see if there's someone worth raiding. But yeah, let's see what this town's all about. It's beautiful. What a spectacular view. The rye planted last year seems almost ready for harvesting. Now, I thought rye could only be harvested in the fall. Well, the soil in this area is supposed to be extra fertile due to the warmer climate, so things are a little different here. The view really is amazing, though. It looks like something out of a painting. You wanna...
クロスベル方面行き大陸横断鉄道をご利用いただきありがとうございます。
Okay, Fire Swamp, just for you. I will look at that right now so I don't forget. I'm incredibly scared of what is here. What have I missed? I do remember this image. Yeah. I don't know how I forgot about these. Man, they were amazing. Because I think I even requested you to do something with one of them. Yes, ma'am, it's amazing. I don't know what you were talking about. I think they're fantastic.
次はケルディック。バリアハート方面にお越しの方は次でお乗り換えとなります。
Almost there. Guess I should wake Instructor Sara. Yes, they are also terrifying. Our teacher does not look incredibly well rested after that train ride. Ooh, we have working windmills. Or windmill. Nice little town. Are they having a festival, or is this just how it normally looks?
へえ、ここがケルディックか。
のんびりした雰囲気だけど、結構人通りが多いんだな。
Main character's found his voice once again.
大一目当ての客だろう。外国からの商人も多いと聞く。
なるほど。テートとは違った客層が訪れてるのね。
ちなみに特産品はライ麦を使った地ビールよ。
You would know about their beer.
君たちは学生だからまだ飲んじゃダメだけどね。
いや、勝ち誇られても。
別に悔しくありませんけど。
さてと。それじゃ早速今日の宿を案内してあげるわ。と言ってもすぐそこなんだけど。
あ、はい。
お願いします。
Mysterious character from the shadows. Well, well. I hadn't expected to see the Purple Lightning herself in such a quaint little town. Is Purple Lightning the new name for our teacher? And the chicks with her seem to be an interesting lot too. Bah, no time for that now. I have more pressing matters to attend to. Apparently our teacher is Purple Lightning. I give it 3 seconds before our teacher has a beer in her hands. Apparently that's Fire Swamp's stripper name. Hey there, Margaret. Well, if it isn't Sarah, what are you doing here? I knew the kids were coming, but I didn't think you'd be coming with them. Oh, I just figured I'd help them get settled in before I left. And here they are, my lovely students. Well now, aren't they a youthful-looking bunch? It's a pleasure to meet you. We're first-year students from Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. I'm Ren. I'm Alyssa. Thanks for putting us up. The pleasure's all mine, I assure you. I'm Margaret, the owner of this humble establishment. Sarah here is taking care of all your arrangements. Come, I'll show you to your room. Thank you, ma'am. True story for a moment, but an in-store Santa was arrested at one point for being drunk, aggressive, and swearing at children. His name, Norbert Cleaverhook. I mean, that sounds like the kind of name that you'd want to hire for your Santa. Much obliged. I'll leave it to you then. Louise, can I get some beer and snacks? What did I say? 3 seconds. I'll bring them right over. You do know it's not even noon though, right? This is the room you're all gonna be... Oh, we're all in one room. Hilarity will ensue, I'm sure. Wait, we're all... Yeah, this is... More than enough space for our needs. Thank you very much. But there are 4 beds, which means... Are you suggesting we sleep in the same room as the boys? I had my doubts about that too, but Sarah insisted, so that was that. I broke the beds into groups of 2 to make things less awkward, but that was the best I could manage. I don't... This is going to be a problem. I don't have a problem with it personally, but I can't imagine the girls will be quite as accepting. Alyssa, I don't believe we have a choice here. We are military students. We mustn't allow the prospect of mixed-gender accommodations to faze us. I know that, but... In the army, women share rooms with men. It's a fact of life, born of necessity. You'll need to adjust to this reality sooner or later, and this does seem a perfect opportunity. Okay, I get it. But if either of you 2 comes anywhere near our beds, I wouldn't dream of it. Likewise. I wasn't talking to you, Elliot. I was referring to a certain someone else who already has a history of this kind of thing. Maybe if we chain Ren to the bed... I thought she'd gotten over that. I guess not. Anyway, now that your room's all sorted, let me give you this. Okay, it's our field study assignment. Isn't that our academy's emblem? Does this contain the details of our assignment here? That's what I've been told, yes. Well, if you need anything during your stay, just let me know. For now, I'll leave you to get settled in. She also has magic door powers. Why are you all looking at me? Alright, shall we have a look inside? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we've got. Day 1 assigned tasks. Okay. Kill a monster. Scary dinosaur. Sounds like a nice guy. Replace a light in a lamp. It's in a road lamp, so I guess it's up high. And cold medicine. Interesting. And we have to make a report. So this is our field study. It just looks like a list of menial tasks to me. There is a monster elimination request at least, but that's the most we have. I see, so that's her angle. Excuse me? Did you figure something out? Oh no, it's nothing. We should go and talk this over with Instructor Sarah. She's probably stuck around specifically to answer any questions we might have. You may be right. And while we're at it, we can grill her about this communal room she signed us up for, too. Okay. So I think that's where we're going to end it. Is that booze for us? Heck yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice baker's dozen of bottles of booze for kids. Perfect. But yes, I think that's where we're going to end this today. Thank you to everyone who tuned in.